Hey Linda, we are now going to get you set up technically with your phone so that you can record your shit that you want to so that we can get into the guts of everything. Um, you want to be able to record how you want and place your phone where you want so you can be free and you don't have to. We might as well do that first. The first issue that I want you to understand is that you will want to, here's, I'm going to use my phone as an example. You will want to have some form of circumstance, some form of device that enables you to cradle your phone and place it someplace. I'm going to show you the simplest, cheapest little thing first, and then you can choose fancier shit from there. Um, you can find all of this at B&H Photo in New York City. It's an online place. You can order it online. It'll be delivered in a day or two. And the address, the URL is bhphotovideo.com. Okay, they're very good. They have everything. The first gizmo is a little cradle. It's called a Joby Gorilla Pod. Joby makes many things. They make many versions of GorillaPod. This is the smallest. They make bigger ones that are actually also quite fine and better than this one, but I didn't need anything fancy at first, so I got this. The nice thing about the Joby, about this particular Joby, is that it has these little, it's shaped like this, enabling the elastic to cradle your phone. So your phone slips in there and then slips right there and cradles. Now this cradles the phone backwards a little bit, which is a little bit of a pain in the ass, but I found when I had this thing that I just took this front end and I moved it forward and then it sat like that. Okay? So that enabled me to record how I wanted to. I tend to go for the cheapest thing until such a time as I understand that I need something fancier. I think this thing is like $12. Joby makes much fancier stuff, but I'll just take that out of there, and I wanted to show you that. You can find the Joby, Joby, all lined up, itemized on a list in bhphotovideo.com. The next fanciest thing is a video stabilizing device. Now this is called a gimbal. Okay, a gimbal, I'll show you. The gimbal, okay, the gimbal is tucked away like this. Okay, and it has its little pouch. Okay, you take it out of a pouch. This is an Osmo gimbal. Okay, a gimbal is a is a stabilizing device, and the way it works, you open that arm, you unclip that arm, and then you stick this thing in here and it telescopes up just a little bit and clips in. Okay? Okay, so once you are there, then I'm going to show you. You press a button here, okay? And when you press the button there, I'm going to push that there, and it pops into action. Okay? And then, let's see, I have to turn it on. I turn on my phone, and it comes with an app, and it connects via Bluetooth. When it connects via Bluetooth, then it is linked to the video, and I can. I was messing with it, and therefore it messed up. But basically, video gimbal restore, and then it becomes. I'll show you. I record in landscape mode, and you just double click this button here. Bump bump. and it goes to landscape mode. Okay, so I tend, you can buy this thing with a little attachment at the bottom that turns it into a thing that you can prop someplace. However, I have it screwed into a bottom thing here, and my bottom thing there actually belongs to a tripod. Okay, now I'm going to show you my tripod. I'm going to turn this off. Boop. And I'm going to pull my camera off, my phone off of there, and I'll put the gimbal away. My tripod is a portable tripod because I wanted to get the smallest, best tripod that I could for the least amount of money to be able to bring something back and forth from Europe to America. And it comes in this teeny little bag, and here's the tripod, and the tripod, the legs fold out the other way, and then they telescope. Okay, now this is called a dolica. Okay, and this also comes from B&H Photo Video, and you telescope out the legs, and then you can adjust. If the legs are very high, you can adjust this guy, and you can adjust everything you need, and it's perfectly fine. Now, I like this tripod because it's so small and I can stash it away. It takes a moment to unscrew these guys, telescope them, and then screw them in, right? So, maybe some people say, oh my God, that's such a big deal. For me, it's not a big deal. I just keep it nice and tucked away. And, I might as well show you. And the, the gimbal itself, the gimbal locks in, screws into this gizmo that sits in the top of my tripod. And my tripod, I open up this little thing, and I pop the gimbal in there, and then the gimbal sits on top. So that's how I record everything. And I can adjust this, I can pick it up, I can move it wherever I want to. The gimbal stabilizes. Also, the gimbal, the neat thing about this thing is that it has this little button here, and that button is a tracking device, so you can, adjust and control where it goes, and you don't have to keep moving the tripod around once you have the phone in the cradle of the gimbal. I think that tripod is like $80. The gimbal is $120. You don't need a gimbal. You can also get yourself a slightly fancier Joby than this, that is simply a stronger cradle that can screw into the top of a tripod, and buy yourself an inexpensive tripod that is a little less telescoping down than mine is. Your choice. So I want to explain something else to you. I'm talking through a pair of headphones, and this is perfectly fine. And these headphones are two-way headphones, so when I'm speaking to somebody on a Zoom call and I want to hear their voice, I have headphones that I can both speak into and can hear them with. But I also, just because, I just want to place this in your mind, when you record video, you may have noticed that lots of my recordings are pretty easy to hear, and they're actually better sound than what I have right now, and I just want to explain it to you by showing you the difference. This is a clip-on lavalier mic. Clip-on lavalier mic. It's a one-way device. It's a very small microphone. It's a Shure, and this clips on to your clothes, and you clip it about a foot away from your mouth, and it picks up the noise. it's a multi-directional mic, so it picks up. It doesn't a unidirectional mic, a one-way directional, has to be facing exactly where you want it. And if it's facing a little bit off and away, if it's facing at this end, here. Now it's facing to the side here to me. But if it was facing toward the screen, then it wouldn't pick up my voice because it would pick up what's in front of it there. But this I have facing here, and that would be a unidirectional mic. A multi-directional mic will pick up, or omnidirectional, whatever you want to call it, picks up pretty good, and you'll see. So this is when I'm just talking into the video and I'm creating whatever I want. If I'm doing a Facebook Live, I don't need to talk to anybody. I am the only one talking. So now I'm going to unplug this. Okay, we are unplugged. So now you can hear me through the computer. And now I'm going to just hold this where it would be, which is a little bit below, about there on my chest, breastbone, somewhere like that. And I'm going to plug it in. And okay. And now this is my microphone that I use to pick up my voice when I make my videos. This is a Shure lavalier mic. It's windy out, so you'll hear the wind. But this has a teeny little windscreen, and you can buy a inexpensive, wind baffle for this thing. Looks like a little Tribble, remember from Star Trek? And, that's a windscreen. This one isn't. This is just for simple protection, peas popping, and I think this thing costs $70. You can look up on B&H Photo Video. Switch back to the other thing. And now you can hear the example. Now you can hear the difference again, because now I'm talking here, and now I'm plugged back into my earphones. Okay, the earphones are a little tinnier. This guy is a little more round, warm tone. What else did I want to tell you? It's your choice. Get yourself set up with something that enables you to stack, books on top of each other and position some simple GorillaPod that'll hold your phone. And you don't need anything fancier than this, but I just wanted to make you aware of it. A tripod does not have to be fancy. They make expensive fucking tripods. I'm not in favor of that. No one here is intent on becoming like some monster professional photographer for National Geographic. So you do the right thing. And in so doing, you just get yourself prepared for the next part of the adventure, and we move everything forward. In the meantime, do the best you can, make your videos, and we're just starting to do stuff with some intention. You're in the face dancing mastery group. There's lots of videos in there. There's lots of tutorials on face dancing and all that good shit, which will enable you to get aware of your camera universe, because this is the first thing we're building here, camera universe. This is a long-winded discussion, but then again, this is a customized little video for you. And here we go. Good. Ready? Let me know what you think. Speak to you soon.